Start your day just right. Welcome to Mornings Together with Rob, Mon, and Bernie.
Well, good morning, everyone. I never get tired of the intro. Oh, so good.
Neither do I.
Tired of that. So fun. Okay.
So good. Wow, we have had a flurry of comments right at the top of the show. I don't know if you guys
Look at this,
but it's insane.
It's a race now.
Yeah. So Georgia says
We've
good
started.
morning.
Good
Darren
morning.
says good morning. Michaela says good morning.
Kyla.
Oh, I love it.
Liz.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hola,
It's
Regulus.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. And special shout out to Georgia. It is her birthday today.
Yeah.
So happy birthday,
Hello.
Georgia.
Happy birthday,
Hello.
Georgia.
Great
Come
to have
on.
you with us on your birthday.
Twenty.
I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Thank you for spending the first part of it with us.
I
We
know.
we are your
Great.
extended family, so thank you. It's great to be able to celebrate with you on this fine occasion. But hello to everybody else as well. Graham Randall says good morning, wonderful guys.
Good morning
Brian
to the
Kirby is
room.
in there as well.
Yeah,
Um,
Brian.
Darren Porter's very happy this morning because he of course won. He got in first with his comments today. So there you
Good
go.
job.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So oh no, maybe Darren didn't win. Georgia's at the top of my list.
Georgia's at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Come on.
But they all kind of seem to come at once, like boom. Yeah.
We'll put
really.
this in. We'll send this to management, and he can make a decision about the whole thing. With Pedro can
Right.
determine who actually
Pedro
won.
can determine the winner.
Yeah, Pedro can determine because we're vetted by management every day. Jolene is saying happy birthday, Georgia. It's my son's Jared's 21st birthday today as well.
Ah, there you go.
very
Nice.
cool.
Birthday time. Tony is saying hi team. We're ready for another great session. Thanks.
Woohoo.
Awesome.
Okay,
And of
absolutely.
course, Georgia is starting the back and forth with Darren saying no, mine comment was in before you. So there you go. So,
I love
Banter,
the
banter.
community rivalry.
It's good.
That's good.
Banter is good. Well, I hope you're doing all good. It's on the 12th of May today. We are at episode 31, and we are heading to level 2 on Thursday, which is kind of a crazy thing.
Yeah.
What a journey! What a journey it's been over the
What a
last
journey.
however long it's been.
Indeed.
I can't even keep track anymore.
I know, it's just crazy. Yeah, just when you kind of get to a rhythm of one, it changes again. So it's like,
Ah,
okay.
Oh man, I think we ought to have a holiday after this. Everybody,
Oh, yeah.
country, let's take the week off. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Beach in the
A
middle of June.
holiday from our quarantine.
That's right. Well, it's only 2 more weeks and small groups could get back together, which is great. I mean, 10 isn't really enough, but 50, if we get to 50 in 2 weeks, that'd be great. I think everyone would be breathing a sigh of relief then.
Yes.
But
So,
all the shopaholics will be happy by Thursday, though.
that's the one. So we are,
Go to the mall.
Oh,
Is it-
100%.
as a church, we're making preparations for level 2, and so there'll be announcements this week as to what it looks like for BBC in particular in terms of the different ministries and things like that. We can still expect to find the Sunday service content online for the next little while as well, just as we transition. But yeah, I think Senior Pastor Craig's going to be bringing a message or a notification sometime this week with some updates about how things are going to roll over the next little while. So you know how I asked on Friday, guys, about how I wanted some feedback about what we should do with our show and stuff like that. So nobody emailed me. So I
Nobody.
think we just carry on.
Yeah, hashtag keep it going.
No
Just
news is
keep it
good
going.
news. I don't know.
That's right.
But no,
That's how I think too. No news
yeah.
is good news.
over the discussions
Yeah.
over the next couple of days, and you'll have us at least for this week, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do moving forward. We might even get to be together in person next week. Who knows?
Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Which could be a whole new kind of thing. But genuinely
Yeah.
want to know your feedback about the show, whether you want us to continue into level 2, whatever. What you want it to be like, how have you enjoyed the guests, what type of guests do you want, all that stuff. So if you can give us that feedback, that'd be hugely appreciated, and you can fire that through the stories at bethlehem.org.nz. Huge shout out as well, actually, to those who are listening via Apple Podcasts or Spotify later in the day. I got a notification that we're about to cross 300 downloads of all our episodes by the end of this week, which is bizarre and amazing at the same time. And I just want to say thank you to those who listen later on in the day. I hope you enjoy what you're hearing. Well, obviously you're enjoying what you're hearing because you're listening to a lot of it. So we'll keep doing that, which is great.
So cool.
Good. What I'm looking forward to, Bernie, is when we are back and we have a studio with us three sitting around a desk, and we could have a live band, and all of a sudden we've become the David Letterman show. I mean, I'm excited about that.
it does mean we have to record at nighttime though, right? Like 11 p.m. You know, like the late
That's right.
show at
We
BBC.
could have Darren Porter over there. He can play our intro for us, and
That's right.
it's going to be awesome.
He's about to have a young newborn again, so he'll be up at that time anyway. So it'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
There is no bedtime.
Yeah, there is no bedtime. But yeah, so no, I am looking forward to that. Like, I think there's some cool, exciting opportunities for this moving forward. If that's what the people want, we know we've always been about the power of the people. Always been about how do we be together when we can't be together. So all those are things that we're going to have to consider as we continue. Graham Randall actually says that we're better than the late night show. So
Come on, Graham. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
So sweet.
Thanks,
So
mate.
sweet.
I think we should hire Graham as our co-manager. Him and Pedro, I think, would be a good duo.
Carol and
Good
Graham.
duo.
Yeah.
So
Graham, let us know if you want to come on board as one of our as part of management for the show. It'll be good. We have
Problem is that he'll have to pick up the flavor tips. Graham will.
Well, he can supply you with your flavor tips, Rob. Maybe he can be the one who supplies.
Write the script.
Speaking of flavor Rob and things, we are going to announce our winner of the
drum roll. Come on.
We really should have had some. That's where we have the live band going. It's the final countdown.
It'll be so good. So good. By the way, just so you guys know, Graham has agreed to be our manager. He says done. So there you go.
Yeah,
so Graham and Pedro. It's good. So yes, so we ran a competition last week over the weekend with Mother's Day. Cook a meal and send it through to us, and the prize will be the Jamie Oliver cookbook that Rob is holding. So we've had a few entries come in. We do have a winner, but I want to do an honorable mention first. So Georgia, whose birthday is today, honorable mention. She did a high tea for her mum. So there's
so good.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh
that's
man,
class.
I know.
Come on.
Just stunning. Now Georgia actually took one of the recipes from Flavor Rob and made the chocolate pavlova. Look at that.
That is gold. My wife actually said that looks exactly the way she makes hers. So big ups. Big ups, Georgia.
That's it. That's how you do it.
There you go.
And I'm sure it was a blessing to your palate.
Yeah, it looks like your mum had a wonderful time. But our winner, I just got to pull up the email correctly so that I get everything correct because you know. So we were sent an email with the pictures and stuff like that from Belinda Ingley. So she received stovetop coffee, pancakes with bacon, banana, blueberries, and maple syrup made by my husband, and she received a cookbook as part of that deal as well from Nadia Lim.
Wow,
it's a good one.
The funny extra thing that happened is that her daughter actually created a menu for extra items, and the pricing I think is quite hilarious. You can get a smoothie for $89, or wine for $20, and milk also for $20 as well.
Also, Weet-Bix is pretty pricey.
Yeah, $1,000. Oh man,
I love that.
It's a Kiwi classic.
It's good. It's $1. We'll support local, and we'll come for lunch at some point.
We'll use Monopoly money though.
Yeah. So,
very cool.
Linda, you are our winner, but there's a nice little line that you threw in here. Where it says, if I win, please give the Jamie Oliver cookbook to Michaela Gary, as I know she wants it and she is a super mum. So although Belinda is our winner, Michaela Gary, you are going to be receiving this cookbook for you as a gift from Belinda. So congratulations, Michaela, you're receiving the book.
I will drop it in your letterbox today.
Yes. So
there you
congratulations.
go.
That is the sweetest thing. I love that. So congrats, cool. Michaela.
That is lovely. So thank you for sending that through, Belinda, and also shout out to Georgia as well for your entry as well. It's great to see what you guys are doing for your mums over the.
No, it's so cool. It's so neat.
So Michaela Gary is saying, "Oh, very."
I know.
Cool. So
that's so nice.
Lovely
so
to
sweet.
do things like that.
Very cool.
So cool. I love that. Love the generosity of that.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll do more competitions at some point. Once we get our merch, Rob? We're going to get some merch.
That's right.
Hopefully.
T-shirts,
T-shirts,
cups.
yeah. PPE. All those different things.
Flavor Rob lollies. Everything.
Flavor Rob lollies.
What a great idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
All sorts of weird things out there today. Ugh, sorry about that.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Today is one of those days we're just going to ride the tangents wherever they take us. I think it's going to be great.
Right, let's go there.
We're going to
Let's
follow
go
that
there.
rabbit trail.
We're going to follow that rabbit trail. All right. So, flavor, Rob, throw it back to you. Give us a flavor tip.
Yeah, Rob, come
All
on,
right.
bring it.
So we, I want to give us something today that is a very simple dinner tip. Okay, and it's a really quick and easy thing to do for dinner, and that is a simple stir fry. Now, most of us will head out to the Chinese takeaways and buy those, and please do that. And we want to support local business. But if you're at home and you want to whip something together, it's really easy. It does take a little bit of prep, but for me, it's the ultimate kind of comfort food for me. A good simple stir fry. Now, when we do stir fries, one of the problems that Kiwis have is that we stew everything, all right? It's called stir fry because it's quick and hot, all right? And so we dump everything in a pan and we stew it away and we pour everything on top, and then it's just boiled vegetables and some boiled meat. That's actually called chow mein. No, I'm not just joking. But one of the things about a great simple stir fry is that you actually need to cook the meat separate first, okay? So you want to fry those meats. So sometimes I would cut it nice and thin and I'll coat it in some sort of flour-based thing or some breadcrumbs, and I'll cook them in the oven. Put the meat aside, and then you want to chop up as many fresh vegetables as possible. So don't get your old limp stuff out of the fridge. You need fresh vegetables for this, okay? So capsicum, spring onions, red onions, some small florins of broccoli. You want to put garlic or bamboo shoots, anything that you can get in there, something fresh. And you want it to still be crunchy when you finish cooking it, all right? Because when you boil the heck out of vegetables, it actually loses its nutritional value. So I'm just letting you know that you want to keep it fresh. So you want to get your one of the beautiful things about Asian and Indian cooking is that they actually create a flavor base first. So all the food goes in second, the flavor base starts. So when you cook a great butter chicken, they fry all the spices, onions, garlic, ginger, all those things, all of your turmerics, all of those things. It goes in the pot and it's all flavored up. And then they pour some cream or milk on top. And then you put raw meat into that boiling liquid and it cooks in there. It's a just totally different way of cooking. When you come to a stir fry, same thing's true. Put your fry all your onions and your garlic and all your spices. I say put some hoisin. So you want sweet and sour. You want salty. So you want to put some soy, some chili flakes, maybe a bit of ginger. They also, a little secret to a lot of Asian stir fries is they put a little bit of vinegar in there, okay? Just a tablespoon of good vinegar. And that just brings everything together. Use some snap peas, bamboo shoots, all those crispy things. And then you put your meat in last, okay? And you just coat it in that flavor that's in there, okay? And then you put it on top of simple steamed rice. Now you can do fancy things with your rice. I might try that later this week and let you tell you a little bit about that. Crispy noodles or lovely soft noodles. And then you finish it with some nice toasted almond flakes or something like that. You've got this bowl full of joy, I tell you, on a Friday night, chewing on a bit of a hot stir fry. Oh, hallelujah. It's just a good time. So get your stir fry on. Remember to do those things and you'll be having a happy Friday.
Right on.
Right on.
Great t-shirt. Get your stir fry on.
That's the one. And the great thing is it's Tuesday right now, so they've got time to get the fresh veggies. They've got time to get the meat, get everything.
Exactly.
Just Google what hoisin sauce is so that they know what that is as they get ready for the weekend. True fact.
Sweet, sour, salty.
Yeah, I only learned about that last night. I only learned about because our mate's getting the Hello Fresh, whatever it's kind of thing, and he had hoisin beef and something stir fry, and that's my name.
Sesame seeds, sesame oil.
Yeah. Come on. Anything for that crunch. Yeah.
It's good. It is funny that the balance of you need that sweet but also that salty. Like even when the crumble recipe I made the other night, you need a little bit of salt in there just to balance out. Otherwise, it's too sugar.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Mate, we have
and the textures. Come on, yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Georgia Ellison, who's just said that they put garlic and butter in with their rice, and it's really good.
Yep.
Oh,
here's another tip for rice: cook it in coconut milk. Okay, instead of putting water in, exchange 1 cup for a cup of coconut milk. Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Little tip.
Creamy rice. Yummy.
Oh,
salivating early in the morning, just like we said yesterday. Try and hold it together.
Amazing.
Oh, well, there we go. Oh, I got a shout out from Graham. Go Chef Bernie.
Yep.
Come on.
There we go. We'll make a chef out of you, bro.
That's the one. Maybe we can have our own cooking show at some point.
There we go.
So
The segment.
we love hearing your stories and things like that. So please continue to fire them through to stories@bethlehem.org.nz, just like what Belinda and Georgia did this morning. We've
So
their
good.
stories and stuff like that. But please continue to send them through. You can follow us and tag us on social media using @BethBapChurch. If you need help at any point, especially, I know we're going to level 2 and there's going to be more opportunities that open up to connect with people. Connecting with people is going to be challenging for some. So, we just have to be kind to one another, which has been the big key word. So as we've gone through this thing, being kind to one another. But the church care team is there to help out, help navigate some things as well. So you can contact them via Care at Bethlehem or give them a call on the phone number on the screen or 07576-2344. And like I said a couple of times, counseling is now a part of that package as well that they can help set you up with, which is fantastic.
So good.
Because we've all been exposed and bit down and made real raw and stuff like that, and we have to try and figure out how to interact with humanity again. So they can help with that.
Exactly.
If you have prayer requests during the season, you can text BBC the keyword BBC prayer to 4040. I'd love to be able to pray for you in this time. If you want to listen back to any of the episodes, like the one with Luke and Jordan yesterday, which was amazing, and the audio version of yesterday's podcast is even more amazing because they used a nice microphone to record them singing at the end. So get back and listen to that. You can listen on Searching Mornings Together on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Every episode goes out live the same day after it's been edited, which is lovely, which is really cool. Makala Gary says that I know that you sound like you know what you're talking about when it comes to cooking. It's true. That's what I do for most things, is I pretend to know what I'm talking about.
Learning well. He's had 31 tips now, so he's up there. He's punching above his weight.
It's not a full 31, Rob, because remember the first couple of episodes we didn't do flavor tips.
That's true.
So it's
That's true. That's
probably about 28, 29, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Needless to say, my life and my cooking is richer because of Rob Stacey and his flavor
I
tips.
totally agree. Yeah.
There you go.
You're too kind. Too kind.
Rob appreciation post. All right, we're rambling again. We need to bring our guests on.
Bring our guests.
So this morning we have an awesome family who have become quite famous in the BBC community over the last few weeks. They are fantastic actors and songwriters. And they've actually just come and joined us fresh off an interview off Life FM this morning. So,
so famous.
They've obviously come to the bigger show, which is cool. Please welcome with me Caitlin, Liam, and Crystal Turner from the Turner family. Good morning, guys.
Come on, Turner family. There they are.
There they are.
I don't know about the fantastic actors, but other than that, you pretty much covered it.
You guys are awesome.
That one punch you did in the episode the other week, man, that takes some skill. It was good. So for those who haven't seen, so the Turner family have been acting as part of the BBK programming on Sunday mornings. Fantastic work. But what you may not know as well is that Liam, Caitlin, and Olivia have actually been doing quite a bit of songwriting during this season as well. And they wrote a song, and it got featured on Live FM this morning as part of their competition in May, which is really cool. But guys, how have things been for you as a family in this time of COVID and lockdown? How's it been for you as a family in your bubble?
Ladies first.
What a gentleman.
Well, it's been really good. I mean, we've got a really big family, so it's obviously going to come with some troubles and trials. But in the end, we've actually just gotten closer as a family, so it's been really good.
Also, not to mention the high quality banter. Every single day.
Yeah, and it's easy for us to just play like a board game with each other. And we're all quite competitive, so it brings a good challenge.
I like that. Nice. So you say you're quite a large family. So how many family members are there, in fact, in your house right now? Just for context.
There's my parents. There's 8 of us all together. So there's our parents. I'm the oldest. Kate and Liam and Olivia are the triplets. And then Seth and Monique. So, 6 kids, 2 adults.
And then 2 birds and 1 cat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow. So a real house full.
A real house full.
Full house.
So I want you to talk to us a little bit about how the whole acting thing started. We've enjoyed watching you guys, and Crystal, you're a fantastic storyteller. Just by the way, like you do a great job narrating and acting in those. But how did it all start? Because we first saw you guys at Easter in the Easter service stuff. So give us the story.
Which is amazing.
So it basically started before the church shifted online. I was in a meeting with Mandy and Lindley, And I kind of volunteered these guys to do a little short skit for Easter, the week before the Easter service. Short being like 2-3 minutes, but by the time we tried to tell the Easter story to sum it, to kind of condense it down, was kind of hard. And we still did cut some parts out. But basically it was meant the week before Easter, so it was kind of pitched at like kids, which is, fun. And so then it got played to the church, which was cool. But also,
Well, the church is just a group of big kids, like we're all kids at heart. We all, it's good. Lindley's just chimed in saying that you guys are super actors. So George Ellison goes, "Go Turners, you guys rock." Obviously you're having quite a big impact in our BBC community. People are loving what you guys are doing. And in fact, Liam, I think a hotly asked question coming out of into level 2 is: are you going to grow your hair out like you've had in the little episodes?
Wow, that might take a while. I might have to quite a while for me to grow my hair out.
Your Jesus wig is awesome, man. We love it. It's so good.
So all the time we have to like tuck it back so it's not showing. It's
But I'm sure we get lots of support who might be up for it.
I feel a new hashtag. I feel a new hashtag coming on where it's Liam grow. I don't know how to. Someone will word it properly in the comments, but I think it's something about hashtag grow it out. I think it's really cool that you guys are a family, and because you watch the stuff you're doing, and it's really high quality stuff. Like you're building props, you did the costume thing, like you converted a bike into a donkey. Like it's very clever stuff that you guys are doing. Like
really clever.
Who's the mastermind behind all the creative ideas around all this kind of stuff, or is it a thing you all do together?
Yeah, it's like a joint thing.
Yeah, we bounce off one another, and sometimes we clash with one another, but eventually we get the end product that we all love and desire.
That is so good. Yeah.
It's so good. Oh, there you go. There's the hashtag there. Long hair Liam. Hashtag long hair Liam. There you go.
There we go.
Thanks, Mandy, for that.
Bye next Easter. Yep.
Bye next Easter. Yep. That'd be good. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I think my favorite thing that I've seen you guys do is I think it was when you were doing communion, or Jesus was doing the Last Supper, and the cup said definitely not tomato juice or whatever it was. Like,
we had to put it out there for the kids.
Yeah.
So good.
I personally like the 20-second hand wash by Pilate. That was
yes, that was
something.
Good too.
Perfect timing there. So.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah. So not only are you guys legendary actors, so you are songwriters as well. So I wonder if you could share a little bit of the story behind the song "Your Presence." I know Olivia's not with us right now because she's on another call, famous and all that. But if you can just give us a little bit of the story behind the song "Your Presence" and how it's ended up on Live FM this morning.
Yeah, sure. Just tell me if I'm going wrong. So pretty much, obviously Olivia has an awesome gift that definitely comes from God, and that she can just go away, and that when she just really gets an inspiration, she can just write. And then I guess being triplets and all is a gift in itself, because we can come together and we can like help her out and like say, oh, what do you want to do here? Do you want to do this here? Just suggest ideas, and then it all comes together. And it's just really wielded and held together by inspiration from God for sure. And so we entered a competition, what's called May Music Month on Live FM. So we decided just to go with that because we recently had the opportunity to record 2 of our songs, Your Presence and God of the Impossible, with Darren. So shout out to Darren, you're a legend, bro. You couldn't have done without.
Thank you.
And so we just put that up there, and then they rang yesterday, which was pretty cool. Oh, here's Olivia.
Here's Olivia.
Yay,
Perfect timing.
Good timing.
Congrats.
Nice.
Congrats,
Hi, Olivia.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Olivia. So we're just hearing from Liam about the song "Your Presence," which of course you kicked off, and you were on Live FM this morning. Do you want to give us more from your side of things, your story behind the song?
Well, like I said, I don't know if you heard the broadcast this morning on Live FM. It was just written during a time when, I really realized that I had become complacent in my faith, and I just really wanted to come back to the stage where I was like, wow, God, like I was kind of at the point where I was like, yeah, this is God. Like I just pray to Him. Like He sometimes does cool stuff, but I just really wanted to bring myself back to why I do serve God, why I follow Him, and it's because of who He is, and it's because of all the things that He's done in my life that He's really shown me things that have left me in awe of Him, and things that I have really been in like the wonder, I guess. And it's really just about me asking God, please just can I always be in your presence. I never want to be out of it because it's just so awesome and amazing. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Amen to that.
it.
That's awesome. Love it.
So,
Yeah.
so cool. Mandy Kramer, our children's pastor at BBC, has just chimed in saying, "Turners, you're heroes to our BBK children. We love and appreciate you so much." So
Yeah.
you know, you guys are amazing young people. You're doing incredible stuff. Not only you're doing all this awesome content for Sundays, but you're writing these incredible, powerful songs. You know, and Monica was listening to it this morning. Monica, do you want to tell them how you felt about the song when you listened to it today?
I listened to it like about 4 times. It was absolutely brilliant. And I love your heart in it, Olivia, just the collaboration. But I love how you were saying like in your presence. And I think you even use the word complacent or just don't let, and I love your heart. We're all like that. We want to be awed by God and to be reminded, man, God, you're awesome. and that really comes through in your song. It was just so beautiful. So congratulations on the Life FM thing. But man, we're blessed by it. We're blessed by you guys as a family. It's a highlight every Sunday. It's like, oh, the Turners are coming on. So it's just so incredible. But you bless us so much as a church community. We love you. You're just not BBK heroes. You are our heroes as well. We love you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So please be encouraged that you guys are doing incredible stuff. And basically, we know you've won the competition already on Life FM. So everybody else claiming it away. So it's fine.
Prophetically claiming it now.
There you go. So I want to ask one question, but I want to keep our listeners listening. Is the fact that we're potentially going to get a snippet of the song performed live by the Turners in a little bit. So if you're watching right now and you want to hear the song, hang on because they're going to do it live, hopefully in a little bit. So one question I want to ask each of you is what has been one highlight and one low light of this lockdown time? And we'll start with Liam and go across so that you have time to think about it. So Liam, you kick us off. What's been your one highlight, one low light?
I guess one highlight for me is definitely just being able to spend more time like doing things that I kind of didn't really do. So I've been able to get up my kilometers. I've like clocked out like 74 kilometers over the past 2 weeks, which was pretty cool. And also spending time with the family is awesome. Getting to know the people I actually live with, like it's definitely a good time.
That's true though.
And definitely be able to study the Bible a bit more as well. That's been awesome because like I can kind of do things on, like spend more time on different things, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And your low light?
My low light, I miss people, like miss physically seeing people, like not on screens, but like
being with people.
So good. Crystal, what about you? One highlight, one low light.
Reach it.
Oh, my highlight is probably being able to kind of slow down a little bit and just spend time with my family. I think everyone gets so kind of busy doing our own things or like going here and there because life is pretty busy. So it's been nice to be together more. And we played lots of games, which has been very fun. Some intense rounds of articulation.
Games.
And sets and runs. But yeah, it's been good.
Okay.
Low light. Yeah, I think it comes back to that. I'm lucky I live with lots of people, so I still get to. Yeah, but definitely missing like my friends and the church community and seeing people face to face. There's something you can't quite duplicate when you're online.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Crystal. All right, Caitlin, what about you? Highlight, low light.
Well, it's hard to not take what they've said because it's basically the same. But yeah, a real highlight for me has been just given the like ability to like pause and like take some time to really think about what matters most to me and like reading the Bible more often than I would like usually in before COVID life. I would usually be so busy, and this is like given me a time to like really relax and just talk to God more, read my Bible, and learn new things, and also get closer to the family as well. And low light for me has been really missing like the youth community and serving in church. It really gives me like that joy and happiness, but like I still find it like now, but it's just a whole lot different. So.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Olivia, hit us up with your highlight and your low light.
Well, yeah, my highlights. I have a lot of highlights. Well, firstly, it's probably more to do with like my relationship with God. It's definitely, I've definitely had a lot more time, and I've definitely been more purposeful, I guess, in studying God's word and really in reflecting on what He might be speaking to me about, and on what His plan and His will is for my life. And of course, my music. Caitlin and I, we've had more opportunity to kind of become more united in our making music together, and also in writing songs. Like I just wrote a song that came out of this whole thing, kind of. So yeah, that's definitely a highlight, and we've also recorded that with Darren, so that's cool.
That's so cool.
It's nice.
And in low light, I guess kind of the same as them. I miss people, and I miss BBY. I miss 15 Baptist Youth and the band there, because also like that was like a second family to me, and like being able to play music and being able to worship with the congregation, especially like it's not the same on the Sunday online. It's still really cool, but it's not the same as being in church, especially.
So good. Yeah. Thank you guys for sharing. Like, that's really cool. I think what you're saying resonates with a lot of people. I think a lot of people are missing a lot of people, and missing the Sunday stuff. Darren Porter actually raises a good question. And you know how you're in a competition on FFM. Are we able to vote for you, or is it one of these things that the voting's not open yet?
I have no idea.
I think it's one of the things that maybe the voting isn't open yet. I think we've got to wait till like more people submit songs. Like if I'm listening to it correctly, you got to wait.
Here's what I want to do. Faithful Mornings Together listeners, you need to barrage Life FM over the next few weeks saying that the Turner family need to win this. All right, so send email, text, whatever it is, just floor them with stuff. I
agree.
Flood their inbox.
Flood their inbox with the fact that the Turner family need to win this thing. Let's make that happen.
Totally agree.
I could. So we're almost at the end of today, but what we want to do is get you guys to play a snippet of the song, Your Presence. So while you guys get ready, you can go do that now. Me and Bon and Rob will just banter for a second before you guys are ready to do it.
It's called padding out. It's padding out.
Padding out,
That's right.
If this was like a live production with like some other producer, there'd be like a nice little bumper of like coming up in next week's episode. Which we unfortunately don't have.
We'd have a skit.
Come on. And Rob would wear the Jesus wig. It'd be amazing.
Yeah. Or Darren would play the guitar or something like that if it was a live show, cut to an ad break or something like that. But no,
Alan dances through the 80s,
That's the one. So we will be back tomorrow morning at 9. And we will have a guest on. The guest is to be TBA at the moment. Working on it.
The joys of live production here.
There you go. But if you want to listen back to this episode later in the day, it will be on Spotify and Apple Podcast by the end of it. Same with any of the other previous episodes that we've had as well. You can go back and listen to some of our previous guests and things like that. Fantastic range of guests we've had so far.
I know. It's so much fun.
Absolutely. It's been an absolute blessing to be able to meet with all these different people. All right, Turner family, are you ready for us? All right.
Let's go.
Well, let's throw things over to you. So you're going to be doing a snippet from Your Presence, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. Lay it on us.
servant is listening. Feel all that you will say. Let me soak in your presence. Now I will be still. I don't want to lose the wonder of your presence, Lord. I don't want to go complacent. Let me be in awe of you, Yahweh. Only you, Yahweh.
Woo! Come on.
So good.
Ah,
Love it, guys.
so good, so good.
Oh my
So
god.
let's get Crystal back in there as well. Crystal, where have you disappeared to? Crystal said before the show that she's not one of the singers, but she's the one who coordinates everybody. So I like that.
She's the manager.
She's the manager. Yeah. That's
Very
good.
proud.
Love it.
So, are we able to listen to the recorded versions of these yet, or are you going to be doing releasing them later, or is it a thing that Darren's got them and he needs to figure out how he's going to get them out to everybody? Do you guys?
Because it's a competition, I'm not actually sure if we can release them until after, because it's supposed to be like music that hasn't been released yet.
Okay. I gotcha. May have to wait. All right. Well, we'll keep everybody notified as to when that song might come out. We'll have to get you guys back in again to release it properly. Will be which would be cool.
Absolutely.
But as we wrap things up today, we've got a bit of tradition on the show where we invite our guests to pray for us. Pray not just for us here sitting here right now, but the people who are listening and watching right now. I don't know which out of who in the Turner family wants to do that for us today. Maybe Crystal, you can nominate the person. But if one of you could pray for us as we close out our time together, and please hang around after we play the final bumper thing because we want to hang out with you guys some more. So don't disappear straight away. But if one of you, the after show party. But if one of you could pray for us as we finish up today, that'd be great.
Liam will pray.
Okay.
Awesome. Good
I
work.
have been nominated. All right. Yeah, dear Lord, I thank you just that we can do these things in the mornings, and I thank you that you're not confined to churches or buildings, but you live inside each and every single one of us, Lord. And I pray that you'll just be glorified by whatever we do today and whatever we're doing tomorrow and whatever we're doing the day after that and so on and so forth, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you just help us with everything we do, just to glorify and honor you. And I just thank you that you're working in our country and our people, you're working through us and inside of us. And I pray that you'll just continue to do what you do and just have your way in us, Lord. And just bless this day that we have today, and bless all the people that are listening to this. And I just pray that you just bless Rob, Mon, and Bernie for doing this. And thank you, Lord. Amen.
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 Yeah, right on. You guys
Well,
are
thank you all of you for joining us this morning. Thank you, Turner family, for being with us today. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
We will be back here tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. But take care, everyone. Catch ya.